All right, everyone. Once again, Puerto Rico Rob. The name of the show is called Show Off Your Gems. I pulled out a PNB shirt, had to do it, and
I got my Miguel Cotto.
What's the date on the Miguel Cotto? Look at that. That was yesterday in 2005. He's going. I'm telling you.
People from Caguas. All right, so we're gonna start. So I know you had Cash Money a few days ago, and he was talking about these Yo MTV Raps Pumas that he did, collaboration that he did. So these are actually samples that he gave me, right? Yeah. If you know what it says Cash Money right here, and they were only sold, like obviously the pairs that were for sale, they only sold them in Europe. They were never in the U.S. So you got right here, you see how it says cash right here. Shit. I'm sorry, cash right here. The other one says money. So just to be real quick, because I got a lot of shit to show. I got them in black. I got them in black as well. One tongue says cash. The other one says money. Let me see if I can see this right now. All right. So I'm about to show you guys right now. Hold on. Actually,
he's going in. He's going in, y'all.
These are a pair of Lotto collaboration with Keith Haring. Jibo, I know you on, so you know what this is. I never knew what this was. I was in LA in 1988, and I went to the Swap Me in Slauson, and I was there, and I saw these Lottos. You know, obviously I was from Puerto Rico, and I saw these Lottos with a map in the, with the skyscraper in the back. And I'm like, oh shit, what are these? So I was able to get a pair. I was able to get a pair of these, and I got them for like $30. I bought these. I bought some troops, and I bought some LA gear. So I rocked these shit so bad when I was in Puerto Rico that I caught the illest fungus. And then my grandmother, my grandmother threw the sneakers away when I went to look for them. And long story short, so I'm kind of running, but I have a lot of shit. So the following year, I went back, and then I went back to the swap meet, and they had them, and I was like, oh shit! But these are actually the Chicago skyscrapers. And then I got those, and I have these right here. The only ones I was able to find. These are LA's, but this is just the map.
Woo!
You know, so you got those. Then I was also able to get. Let me just run through the shit real quick. I was also able to get, some MJs.
Wait, what?
MJ LA Gears. MJ LA Gears. I'm just telling me to slow down. I'm gonna slow down a little bit.
Michael Jackson. What?
Yeah. So I was able to get those for $25. Then I bought these for $30. The Troop Ice Labs. Everybody knows these.
Oh my god.
So this is the actual box.
Oh right? My god. Salute to anybody who had a pair of Troops from this era that knows Lottos.
Okay, so now let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Once again, Puerto Rico Rob, Show Off Your Gems. This guy is going to blow minds. Go.
If you guys know me, shout out to all my friends, everybody's in here. I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody that's been showing their gems for the past, 2-3 months already. So, salute and shout out to everyone. Everybody that, the stores, because I hate the word collector. That's just me. I never bought with any intentions of collecting. But if anybody knows me, they know that I'm a huge Laker fan. You can't tell me nothing about LA when it comes to Lakers and Dodgers. So just wanted to show off. You guys see this poster, right? Magic Johnson, right? These are all OGs. They're telling me to slow down. Sorry. This is Abdul-Jabbar, right? This is James Worthy.
Woo!
So this is the actual poster of the Lakers. This is 87, 88. Obviously when they won the champion. But I want to take it back a little bit now, right? So you see Magic. This is Magic right here. Magic. So boom. Here's the autographed jersey, right? And I'm gonna tell you a story about that, but let's talk about it. Okay. So now, of course, you got Jabbar, and you got the Jabbar jersey. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Mr. Skyhook. Then you got James Worthy. We saw this already with the James Worthy autograph. Okay, so then you got my boy Scott, Byron Scott. Of course, you got the autograph. Woo! Then you got the Thompson, right? He's actually not on the poster, but then you got Byron Scott. Boom. So just so you guys can see, This is how it looks.
Levels, y'all. Look at the display. He laid it out.
Yo, I'm telling you, this shit has been a nightmare. Like this is so now you guys get to see the floor. Look at this floor. You guys get to see the floor till I get to the next spot.
Wow.
Look, well, see. Okay, so now I want to Now I want to get into bikes, right?
Levels.
I'm trying to run through this shit, you know. So this is a Hutch Trick Star, right? My boy DJ Davey from Puerto Rico, he actually gave me this bike. Well, gave me most of it, and I had to finish assembling the rest. But this bike right here, we easily talking around $6-7 grand.
What?
Everything is original. Everything is original, right?
I'm about to call the cops.
So then, you got this bike, and I'm gonna let you guys figure this bike out. You see how it says Blue Max, right? And I'm gonna tell you guys the story, right? So look, you see a Blue Max watch. Now look at the frame. I just want you to look at the frame. Look at the frame, right? Okay, so now over here, you have a Mongoose. You have a Mongoose, California, right? Now, look at the frame, right? It's the exact same frame as the Blue Max. So the story on this Blue Max is when I moved from LA to from LA to Puerto Rico in '84, I told my grandmother that I wanted a Mongoose. So my aunt and my uncle, they used to work for the military base. And then so they took me to the military base and they showed me this bike. Right, you see it right here. He's like, okay, that's the Mongoose, but this is not a Mongoose. This is a Blue Max. I don't want this bike. And my aunt's like, kid, this is a Mongoose. So whatever, I wind up taking the bike. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I come from a poor family, so I was happy just to have a brand new bike. I've never had a brand new bike. So when, for Christmas, when they assemble the whole bike, my uncle, when I walk, when I step on the bike, I was like, oh, what is that? What bike is that? And I'm like, nah, that's not a Blue Max. That's a Mongoose. So I had to go to my house and show them the actual box that the bike came out. Look, it says Blue Max. But this is out of everything, this is my baby right here. Out of everything that I have here in storage, this is my baby. So I got that. And then we have also this GT Performer. My wife actually bought me this one. But to be honest with you, these bikes were like the only bike that I ever had was this one. They bought me with this one. So the story on this bike right here on the Mongoose, that used to be my boy's bike. So they actually stole it from him in the projects. And I was like, I went to the project and I saw him and I was like, yo, your bike is in the project. He's like, yo, yeah, they stole that. So you want me to go get it for you? He's like, nah, because my mother already bought me one. I said, can I go and get and keep it? He's like, you can have it if you want. So I took, so I took the bike. I went to the projects, took the bike, and then I put it in my grandmother's. I put it in my grandmother's closet. That way they would never see it. I never ever rode the bike. Okay,
you stole it from somebody who stole it. Yes!
Okay, so now more dirty floor.
It's all good, man. We loving it.
Woo! Look at this dirty floor. Woo!
Shut up. Just go.
All right, so listen. So now, for all y'all tribe lovers, right? I have a little collage here. So this is actually a banner / flag, whatever you want to call it, a promotion of the Beats, Rhymes, and Life, right? This is the promotional album. I swear to you, I have the T-shirt, but I cannot find it because I have a shitload of shirts, right? So then we come here and we have the Midnight Marauders T-shirt, right? But I'm gonna show you guys something after I'm done explaining. So then from there, this is actually, you see how this says Radio Marauders? This is actually a T-shirt that we did at Jive, Russ Jones, Sam and myself, and others, whatever. We just came collectively and we came up with this idea. Like you see, you got like A$AP Rocky, Anthony Hamilton, Justin Timberlake, you got Chris Brown, Miguel, whatever, on and on, whatever. So this right here, it's a Tribe Called Quest zipper hoodie. Look at this.
Now you just bought that?
No. This is straight. Remember, I used to work for Jive. So this is straight from Jive. Then you have the white one. You have the black one, right? And of course, to make it official, so you guys won't think that I just got it done for the show or whatever, the official Jive logo, right? So whatever about that. So then, if you flip to this one, the Midnight Marauders, I'm sorry, it's kind of looking a little crazy, right?
Yeah, it's a little blurry. So good.
Okay, blurry. Let's make sure. What I gotta do? Keep tapping on it. Okay,
yeah, there you go. It's perfect.
Okay, so look. So now look at the back of this one. Servicing the DJs since 1982, Jive Zamba. All right. So whatever about this. So now, who knows about this? Low end theory slip mat, record slip mat. What you know about that? And you know what? As an added bonus, I'm gonna give you the wallet. I left my wallet in El Segundo promo wallet.
What?
Promo wallet. Right. So now, let's go. Let's look at this. This is a numbered anthology album, right? I'm sorry, poster. You see 550 or 15. So you see how beautiful this looks, right? Look, this is amazing. So now it shows you all the albums. You see how you see like all the albums, right? But then, hold on, it looks clear now. So now, if you go to my right, god damn, Five Dog, really? Woo! Then you got Q-Tip. Shit. So then, the thing is, the thing about these autographs was I was actually with my brother Lord Sear, and we went to APT, and Tip was DJing, so we got there a little late. So Tip was on his way out, and Tip was like, "Yo," because I had never met Tip, so Tip was like, "Yo, could you sign this for my boy Puerto Rico Rob?" And I swear to you, he said, "Oh, you're the infamous Puerto Rico Rob that's always getting shout outs on Hot 97. When that nigga knew he knew my name, I was like, oh shit." So the Fife autograph that came about. I was in the office one night. Sam, right? She's on it. She was probably there. So he went to the office like at 7:45, and then he just walked by. I was like, "Oh shit, Fife is here," and I got him to sign it. Yeah, I know. I gotta get Jerobi and the rest of the guys. I know. I just been a little lazy with it. So now let's look at some more floor. Look at this. Look at this dirty ass floor. I never come down here. Look at this. So now. Okay, so now, all right. So this over here, yeah, because I'm kind of lost. Okay,
once again, Show Off Your Gems, Puerto Rico Rob. We do this weekday, 7 p.m. We interview a lot of great hip hop actors.
So listen,
athletes.
I want to give a story. I'm about. Hold on, shut up. So now,
come on, Rob. I'm looking at your floor. You know.
Okay, look.
Professional show, fam.
So peep this jersey, right? You see this Ewing jersey autograph, right? So I was at Club Strata. I forgot if it was Friday or Saturday. So I was a person that back in the days, I used to have a shitload of jerseys and basketballs, everything in my trunk. And if I would bump into anybody, I would just, obviously try to see if I get them autographed. So I go to my truck, I come back, I'm hawking him the whole night in the club. And when he steps out, I follow him and he signs it. I got to run through this shit real quick. I got this at All Star in Philly. That's Shaq. I wasn't even supposed to show this, but whatever. Dwayne Wade. Shout out to my brother Irie. He with the assists on the Wade and the Shaq. So now let's look at more floor. I got some steps here too in case I wanted to. So now, if anybody knows, people like to show, posters and from Big Pun, whatever. I'm showing the poster board. This is what I actually used. Self, when I had the same jacket. So basically, I used to wear the same jacket every day because they have shit, but whatever. This is actually a Big Pun poster board that we were putting up that, we used to put up whatever in the pose. So of course, with all the hard work and dedication, this is what you get out of it.
Woo!
You get a Big Pun plaque. And the funny thing is, look what it says. This is before I was Puerto Rico Rob. It just says straight DJ Rob. So then,
amazing.
Of course, you got the Wu-Tang, and then of course, you got this plaque is sick. Everyone loves this plaque. I'm gonna just kind of run through the members really quick, so everybody can see, all the members. All the members are up here, right? So then, you know, here's another. This is another board that we used to put up. Outcast speaker box.
Speaker box.
It has the album date. Then from there, you got this. You got the plaque. Okay, what does this plaque say now? This says Rob Hernandez. But y'all motherfuckers know it's me. So then, all right, good. I'm glad my wife assisted me because I'm already lost. So let's look at more floor. I love the floor. Look.
No, but that's all good, bro. Listen, once again, everybody, this is Showoff Your Gems. Puerto Rico Rob is the special guest today. It's been an amazing week, amazing couple of months doing this show, and he's definitely an inspiration. If you guys ever want to come and be a guest, you are more welcome. Just send me a DM and I'll set you up. Let's go.
So now we're gonna get into the vote. So you open it. By the way, look, these are my son's OG sneakers, which we're gonna get them in the show. These are all OG 86, 85, and 80 and 86. Oh shit, this shit don't open. I can't show shit now. So, of course, you got the Magic sneakers. So the story behind the sneakers and the jersey was Magic Johnson was on tour with Anthony Hamilton. I have no idea why, but they had a show in New York in the club. So I went to the club with the whole suit, with the whole Lakers suit on. So he sees me and he walks up to me and says, I like what you have. I like what you got on. I said, you mind if I signed it? So then he says, he's like, sure. So there's a picture in the home that I'm bending down a little and he's signing it. And then back here, I have this wild style box set. Let me pull this shit out. Pause. So I have this wild style box set that Kenny Dope did with 45s, and I got it signed by most of the movie members. I actually had a poster signed by damn near everyone, and I gave it to a dear friend of mine.
Wow.
So yeah. So then he's actually watching.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So then you go down here. You know what? Nah, let's just hold that. Let's hold the one for later on. So then this right here is a Kobe signed sneaker. This actually my sneaker guy, aka Niz, gave this to me, right? So here's the date. It was at oh shit, what the fuck is it? Okay, it was at House of Hoops, and I guess he was supposed to show up like at 12:30. He only signed 24 pairs, so he had a game at the Garden, and then after that he showed up. I think it's like at 2 a.m. or whatever. So it's an invite only. So he was able to get this for me. I was this man for that. So it was basically this. Then there was like a band to get in, and they gave it that 24 back there, and that's pretty much it. And the reason why it's smudged like this because he signed them on the spot, and then they just closed the box and then he let it air and dry out. But this is it can't get more official than this. And it's funny because I just saw the box earlier. So I don't even know what to show after this. All right, so we show that. So then we're gonna take it to my little Rocksteady collage. So this right here, Legs. I know you're on.
Yeah, he's on.
So these are a pair, if I'm not mistaken, Lex, please correct me. OG Pumas that he purchased in Yugoslavia, right? With the official fat lace, you see how they're all yellow, right? So at the time, if I'm not mistaken, Legs is I think it's like a size 11 right now. These are a size 9.5. Like, peep this. I gotta spend some time with this shit because besides that bike over there, that Blue Max, this is everything to me right now. Look at this. I don't know if that's the date. I don't know what that is, but over here it has the size. Sorry, it has the size. Then whatever. So you get it. But this is amazing. So I got that. Then of course I got my belt buckle. Like I was down with Rock City, which I wasn't even living here or whatever. Then I just found these shoelaces that they're from 1984 when I first moved out there to Puerto Rico. They had them on sale for I think it was 75 cents or some shit like that. And then this is a guest pass for Crazy Legs, quote unquote, last battle. And he's sunny. See, it says Crazy Legs, my last battle, 2012. This guy literally battled like 500 people that day. I'm like, dude, I don't even know how you understand this. He didn't want to battle me though. I'll tell you that.
Never.
He didn't want to battle me. Nah, he didn't want. So this is a Beat Street. This is one of Beat Street album. So you see Jazzy J, Lisa Lee, Faye. But you got a whole bunch of people on the Melly Mail. Lex, you haven't signed this yet. I got to get you to sign that. So that's pretty much that. And then over here, I'm showing shit I'm not supposed to be showing. But these right here is a DJ Premier sneakers. Actually a box set, a Serato box set they did. And one sneaker is AM and the other sneakers is a DJ Premier. I have the box set.
Wow.
It's actually over there, that box over there. If I have time, I'll show it. No, I don't care. So, he signed it for me. Salute to him. Here's some Dr. J. Sneakers autographed. You got some Ralph Sampsons over here. All right, so let's talk about this. So this skateboard right here, right?
Yes.
This skateboard right here was after Prodigy, my brother Prodigy passed away. So it's a collaboration between 550, the famous photographer Chi. If you guys don't know him, he's done like a bunch of Easy E's, 187, like all that shit. So they did a collaboration, and I actually got it from the actual mob themselves, and all the proceeds went to his family. So that was fucking super dope. That it came with that, and also this RIP Prodigy, right? So then you got the book, My Infamous Life. Prodigy was like a brother to me. Well, he still is a brother to me. So then the crazy thing about this book is that he shouts on the shout out. So I gotta find this. Hold on a second. You see what it says here, and I gotta find my look. When he says loud stuff, the first name that he says is Puerto Rican Rob. Motherfucker always call me Puerto Rican Rob. I don't know why. But whatever. And I love him to death. So then, of course, you got the Mobb Deep poster board. Chris, you know about this? You know a lot about this. These poster boards, Chris Green, we used to put these shits up. And of course, with hard work, you get the plaque. So then over here, you got the infamy with the t-shirt. But if you turn the t-shirt around, you got, see, the wife is the best. See, that's why you guys got to get married. Look.
Woo!
Look at that. There, of course, you got the Mobb Deep plaque. Yeah, we kind of running good on time. So then, what the fuck do I want to show? You know what? Let's go over here. So now you got, the four tabletop games. You got the Pac-Man, you got the Galaxian, you got the Frogger, you got the Donkey Kong. There's one missing. The only one you're missing is the Donkey Kong putt. Well, the only reason, you can easily go to eBay and buy it, but all this stuff that's here is mine and given. And and let me turn the camera around. Oh shit, hold on. Let me turn the camera around because I got to.
You know what, Rob? This is a good moment. This is a good moment for you to speak for a moment because we are halfway in. Yeah. And I know you ran through, so we're good for a moment.
Yeah, good. So, one thing I want to say, and this is not my collection because I never consider my collection. Never considered that I'm a collector. I just used to buy shit and hold it. And, don't think for 1 second that, okay, like even all these tabletop games, it's not like, my parents or my grandmother was buying me every single game. No, they will buy me one and the other ones, or either I would trade or either I would buy down the line, a month or 2 months or whatever. I'll buy them for cheaper, or either their mother, my friend's mother, were going to throw it away, and that's how I would get it. But it's not like everything that would come out, my parents, would buy it for me. So the crazy story with this one is, with the Galaxian. No, well, the crazy story about this one with the Pac-Man was that same day, my grandmother surprised me with it, right? Because I was born, I was raised with my grandmother. So she goes to the bus stop to pick me up, and as soon as she gets there, I'm fighting this gang member. Like, I literally have him on the floor, picking up whatever. It's like, what are you doing? But whatever. So that was the story with that one. So with this one right here, the year after, this other kid, he was whatever. He was like, want to be with a little gang member. She's like, yo, I'll trade you my Galaxian for the Vanguard game. And I'm like, let's do it. So we traded, and then 2 days later, he comes back with a bunch of cholos, a bunch of game. Like, he took my shit, whatever, whatever the case may be. But I didn't give that motherfucker shit because when they saw who it was, they didn't do shit. So okay, so we got that here. So then you know what I want to go with because we got some time. So we got some tapes here, right? Look,
Yep.
these are tapes, whatever. So I don't want to sit here and talk about purple tapes. I have all that shit. I want to talk about that shit. This is what I want to talk about. Let's talk about soundtracks. Can we talk about soundtracks?
Bro, of course.
Above the Rim. I got a House Party in there. Colors, CB4, Eddie, Juice, Menace to Society, whatever. The list goes on and on and on. Whatever. Now back to more floor. Woo! Oh, these sneakers were given to me by Elijah. These are his. I have a bunch of shit. Like I have shit all over.
No,
and
no.
I got more video games, and these are like keychains, whatever. So these are kites, but y'all don't know about kites. That's in Puerto Rico.
Woo! Kites!
Yeah, with the display and everything. So this right here, this is one of the first things that I really started saving. All these baseballs right here are from the teams in Puerto Rico, from the major league teams in Puerto Rico. So what happened was when they would come to my hometown and play, because I used to live a block away from the stadium, we used to jump the fence, sneak into the stadium, and they would the whole team would sign the baseballs for me. I still got like 6 more in my aunt's house in Puerto Rico. Then I got this bat that Roberto Alomar gave me from back in the days. Then I got one here from Alex Cora. Like Alex, for those of you guys don't know, Alex Cora, like I know him since I was a kid. He's from my hometown. So here I got some magazines from. These are all the championships that we won to like 87. We won like 5 more. And what's so dope about this is that whatever. Now this shit don't want to open. So it's dope because you got the year and then you got like the roster of everybody that played. But you know what? Let's look at more floor, man.
Let's do it.
My assistant is slacking. You had to move this shit. But whatever. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Jordan. Yeah. Let's talk about this Jordan jersey. So
my God.
Autographed Jordan jersey. Yo, so let me tell you a story about this Jordan jersey. So this Jordan jersey, I want to shout out to my brother DJ. So the story with this Jordan shit was he was at hold on one second. Oh, I can't plug my shit. It was a high school basketball game. I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. Bring me some tequila. So my sorry, I can't function without the tequila. So whatever. So long story short, enough was able to get me an all access pass for the Jordan high schools and games in the Madison. So I swear to you guys, out of the whole stadium, this motherfucker sits like 15 feet away from me. And I'm like, I never seen no shit like this, like how the player, they're playing and everybody's looking at Jordan. So the second quarter in, hold on, we're still trying to get some shit organized over here. Yeah, that's it. So the second quarter in, whatever, he comes and he leaves. The first quarter I see that he leaves. So I'm like, I'm gonna give him like 3 seconds and I'm gonna go behind him. So he goes through the back. So when I try to get to the back, he's like, oh, you can't come in because you have you don't have the right credentials. I said, no, this is VIP. He's like, no, you need an all access. I'm about to go back. I'm like, fuck, so I'm about to go back out. And as I'm about to go back out, this is when LeBron and all these people, they were all rookies. So they all walk in. So I take my jacket off and I walk in right with them. So then they start talking. So I come and I go to the 8th floor because I knew where he was going to be at. He was on the 8th floor. So as soon as I get out, sorry, I'm rushing because I got a whole bunch of other
shit. Okay.
So the thing is that when I'm about to go in, as soon as I get off the elevator and I make the right, there's like a little desk and security's like, oh, you can't come in here because you don't have an all access. No, I was with Jordan. Like I was just giving his number out to a client, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't believe it. So whatever. So as I'm about to go downstairs, all the guys come again, all the rookie players. So I come and I put my jacket back on, and when I try to sneak in, the security guard said, you can't come in here. And some random ass dude in the suit, I don't know who the fuck you. He's like, nah, he's with us. So I go inside. There's literally like 12. It's like 12 of us. It's like 12 of us. So then, whatever. I sit here. Jordan sits across. I'm waiting it out. I'm gonna figure this out. How I'm gonna get this in. So long story short, like three, 4 kids stand online. They start signing the shit for him. And I got my shit autographed. But whatever with the story. Yo, what's up with these comments? All right, so
leave it alone. Don't worry about the people. Listen, everybody in there, hold on.
The assistant is slacking. You left his shoe over here.
I know, but hold, take it easy, Rob. We're good. I know you got a lot of stuff. Once again, everybody, we do this weekdays. And if anybody out there, I send DMs to a lot of people. So if you guys want to be a guest on the show, just let me know. Hit Rob. If you homies with him, you are welcome to come on.
Okay, so this right here, these right here is the second edition of the De La Soul sneakers, right? De La Soul. So they had some in store, and I forgot what skater shop downtown. So they were performing and everything. The most bugged out part about it is like my brother Paz, as he was performing, he kept shouting me out. I was like, why is this guy shouting me out at everybody? But whatever, they was able to sign the box, right? But then if you open the sneaker, if you look at the look, it's autographed by all.
Nice. Fuego.
Yeah. I actually have another pair. So then I know a lot of people's been talking about, what was it? I'm sorry, with all due respect. It was like Big L's anniversary or something, right?
That?
Okay, whatever. So I was able to dig up this. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but it's a Big L white beater that Ruckus was giving away. And if you see the front, right? And then look at the back. This is what makes it official. So it's not some shit that motherfuckers just did, just for the. Oh, thank you, Static, the 25th. Otto, what up? So then, as we move on, in October 2012, they did these Jam Master J sneakers, these RIP Jam Master J's that I bought them in the Adidas store in Worcester, right?
Yeah.
Well, no autograph, just wanted to show that. But the crazy thing about it is that, it came with a show. Actually, the shirt, you had to purchase it. And then it actually came with a letter. This is what I was showing earlier. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll just kind of like hold it so you guys can kind of like read whatever it says. Wow. So when I bought the sneakers, I just, just put everything in. I just put the T-shirt and I put the T-shirt, the letter, and everything in there, and I just stored it for years. And then we also have, this is my favorite rapper. I don't know about y'all, but you can't say no to KRS. KRS Promo T.
Fire.
Official tissue. Official tissue from Jive Records. How much we got? All right, yeah, we gotta move on. So now. No, I'm not gonna show no more floor. Just gonna move this shit to the side. So now, this is my favorite part. Now you got the Run DMC sweaters.
Official tissue.
Kings of Queens. Let me turn it around real quick. There you go. I hope you guys can see. Then you have this one. Adidas presents Run DMC. Just so you guys can, Harless Crew. I have the other one, but I cannot find it. There were certain things that I was looking for that I couldn't find. And the funny story about these sweaters is, in Puerto Rico, there was a store that had all these sweaters. I remember I used to go there every single day and just look at them. And of course, I couldn't afford them. And then as the store was closing, they went down to like $15, because it's summer out there. Like, who the hell is going to be rocking sweaters in the summer? So I was able to, little by little, buy one till I got them all. Then, if you go over here, Troop a troop jacket, but this is just not a regular troop jacket. This is like a collaboration with him. Hold on, let me put this over here. And LL Cool J.
Yo, guys, that's hearts, that's diamond emojis, that's authentic right there. Troop LL.
Yeah, the store was called Too Hot for You. My boy Leo from. So this is the back of the jacket. I have 2 more jackets. I just couldn't find them. So then you got that, right? Then you have this one over here. Let me show the back first.
Fire.
Cool J, and then you got the front right here. Sorry guys, I was running. I just wanted to make sure that I was pretty much able to cover this. Then you got the tube shit. Then over here, you got the tracksuit, which I couldn't find the pants, but you got some OG troop hats. Look at this one. Tell me this ain't hard.
Oh my God.
And look at this one. So the funny thing about it. Hold on, let me finish this real quick.
Wow, that's so beautiful right there.
Look, I gotta take it to the cleaners.
That's so beautiful.
And by the way, then you got the old school rope chain. Of course, it's fake. I didn't have money for the
fire.
But the crazy thing about it is that I was a person, like everything that I have, I never bought it at once. I would always wait for the sales. I would always wait, for shit to go on sale in order for me to buy it. Like even when you talk about the 80s and like early 90s, and I'm speaking for Puerto Rico, then you're talking what I would do is there was a store, my boy Leo's on there too. There was it was called like Dia Caballero. And what they would do is, out there back in the days, people would rock sneakers after 2 months, 3 months. Sneakers are old. Nobody wants to, let's play it out. So I would always wait for the sneakers to go. They would have like a big ass table with AVLs, everything on. And at first they would start at 50, 40, 30, and I would wait, and I would cast them just for $8, $10, $20, depending. What I would do is, since I would have to walk by the store all the time, I would always look and just check on the sizes, make sure. And if I saw my size was running low, I'm getting it now. But I would wait, to the end in order, obviously to buy shit. But most of it, all this shit, is discounts. Like even if you turn over here, which I wasn't gonna show you, but I have a little bit of time. Like all these games right here, like my mother, my grandmother, when she bought me this Atari, this is when it came without the Pac-Man. I remember when she bought me, the first game she bought me was Pac-Man, and that game was $53. Imagine back then.
He remembers that.
Yo, the second game was Donkey Kong, and she bought, I swear to you, she bought it at a 7-Eleven for $40. And then then you got the 52 right here, you got the 78, you got the Coleco, and and it goes on and on, and once again, the only game that my grandmother bought me was the Atari 78 and the regular Coleco. Everything else was Salvation Army, thrift shops, or my friends' parents were gonna throw it away, and I was like, I'll take it. But this is like from back then, like ain't none of this in here, like eBay, or ain't none of that going on. And then I want to show this. This is good. It's actually kind of dope, my boy. There's a long story behind this, but I'm not gonna tell the story. Who remembers this Walkman?
Of course, bro. Every hood rat had that, and me, because I was a hood rat.
Yeah, the funny thing is that that's exactly what I was trying to get at. So in the projects, that's what the guys that ran this shit, they must have bought thousands of them shits and gave them to everybody in the project. And people were like, how can you afford that? Because that was the shit when it came out. When it came out in yellow, it was like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I got the yellow one. But so now, I wanted to get something that I've been, obviously, and I don't want to say collecting, but I've been like really inspired by, and it's these graffiti trains right here.
So you'd get graffiti artists and writers to recreate.
Yes, the actual artists to recreate the trains. Like this is a big, You know, this is the big train that came out in movies. I showcased in March for this. I don't know if you guys know who Henry Chalfant is. He's a big photographer that was documenting trains, taking pictures of trains since from the 70s, you know, to the 80s. So if you guys want, hold on. So I can show you this book, right? This is a book from Henry Chalfant when he signed it. But let's see. So this train right here, right? Hold on. So you guys see this train right here, right? This Cal, boom, Futura, right? So look at the how can I do this? So look at the train right here. I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to get Futura. But all my trains, they're all recreations. They're all recreations by, you know, old cars that, you know, that ran through the system. So I'm sure you guys know who this guy Blade is, with the walking blade. He even did a collaboration with Supreme a couple of years ago that is basically like the same letters, but it says, you know, Supreme.
Keep going.
So then you have, I'm just gonna stand up real quick. I'm not gonna show no more.
Yeah, do it. Do
so
your thing.
I just want you guys to see like a couple of the trains. So look how dope this is. This is my boy Mayor who did this. This is like, so basically, if you guys see here, look, this is his name, M-A-R-E. But then you have other people that went, like this M-A-R-E, Mayor, but then you have other people that went over it. Like this is how it really was, you know, like back in the days. Then you got the deli. These are like famous, these are my boy Sen. These are famous trains that ran. My boy Part, Crash. I have a tour like almost 60 of them. My boy Doc TC5. Actually, Doc actually did two. He did the Arab, and then he did the Part on the other side. I'm sorry, the Doc. My apologies. So you got the Magnificent Team, and this one right here is another one that's signed by the actual artist. You got Dez. If you don't know who Dez is, that's DJ K Slay. You got Sack, Crash, Part, Crime. I got a bunch of those. Revolt. He's the one who did the Wild Style letters for the movie.
Fire.
Yeah. Then you got this one, Tracy. Tracy is the originator, you know, of the Wild Style. I don't know if you guys saw this train run back in the days. The Yankees versus the Mets.
Woo!
So you know you got those, and I got a shitload down here. I just don't know where to put them, and they're all signed. So then you have this over here. So then you have this jean jacket, right? And this jean jacket right here is signed. You look, Dog by everybody that signed this is somebody like huge, like rest in peace, Lava. He recently passed away, right? So then how much? Okay, 5. I'm good. So then here you got my boy Tracy Wildstyle, which I'm sure you guys seen this character for around. Like this guy is a big deal, and I don't know if you guys know you know Samo, like Basquiat. They used to write Samo. Well, yeah. So it was. People think that Basquiat was one person. Basquiat was two people. I mean, not Basquiat. I'm sorry. Samo was two people. It was actually Al Diaz and it was Basquiat. So I had Al write this right here, Samo for life, whatever. Then I had my boy Kel do like a you know, whatever you call it, a character, a b-boy character, whatever you want to call it. Do that. So then you have another jacket right here that my boy Tracy did. This guy Tracy's a big deal. Like, can't nobody get a hold of this guy. Like you know, he's like any conversations with, you know, with Graph or whatever, you know, he's definitely mentioned. This is dope, and he even did this canvas for me. He states, I don't know, he says that this is the second that he hasn't done the canvas like this since the 80s.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a lot of shit then. I guess that's pretty much it, you know.
Yo, Rob, before you continue, I just want everybody to know, because I just let him rock throughout the whole time. I usually ask questions, and he highly prepared for this event. And I got to tell you guys, when I started this, he was one of the first people I hit up, and he was like, hold on, D. And there's a few people here that are on some hold on, D. So this is, you know, I don't want to tell you not, this is not a competition to compete. It's more about just showing our wonderful gems. And what do these items, if you can't tell me in words, Rob, what do they mean to you? To be able to also show it to other passionate people that come from a wonderful culture like hip hop.
Yo, in all honesty, like, this is my life. This is my fucking life here. And you know what? And I want to say something else. You know, pardon if, you know, because I just pretty much grabbed like the first trains that I saw. So if there's anybody in here and you don't see a train, like I just saw Wayne, I love you, my brother. But yeah, this is just my life, man. Like this is just, you know, every day is something new with me that I just, you know, kind of want to hold on. And this is actually dope too. This is, I don't know if you guys went to the Henry Chiffon when he did a showing for all his pictures, but this is like a skateboard. It's wrapped, but it's tagged by everyone as well. And there's so much stuff that I have and so much stuff that I have here that I didn't show. Then I got like Subway signs. I got a shitload of Subway signs. Yeah, bro, I have.
Yeah, I can tell you guys, you viewers, so that you understand, Rob also has many more items that he didn't even show because that's just the way it is at Rob's place, and his gems are coming in abundance. So salute to everybody out there who is watching. Rob, you've been tuned into this, you know, and you've been an inspiration to start this show as well. You know, who when this started happening, what were some highlights that you seen that kind of like made you be like, wow, I'm not the only one?
Wow. Shit, Scheme Richards, like that dude was like on some other shit. Kid Scratch with all them left field posters, like, okay, you guys got this, but I have that. I'm like, what the, like, and I'm gonna be honest, listen, and I'm a person that don't hide shit. Like when let me tell you something about Kid Scratch. He has a lot of shit like the eating show, you know, just like everyone else. But when he showed like just going to that belly poster, when he showed the white one, I'm like, why would you show a belly poster? But when he came with that chrome, I'm like, what the fuck is that? But no, man, you know, honestly, man, salute to everyone that's been on, man. Like everybody's, you know, done rocked it. Like seriously, like, you know, they done rocked it. Like, you know, it's dope because, you know, everybody collects different shit, but you know, this is my life. Like, you know, this is, you know, and everything is very personal. It took a while for me, you know, to even get on the show because, you know, towards the beginning, I was like, yo, I'll do it, but I'm only showing you 3 things. But that's pretty much it.
So, that's amazing. And you know what, Rob, if you can, I just want to definitely let everybody know that.
Who remembers this? Does anybody know what this is? Or is this some straight Puerto Rico shit?
Nah, I know. That was.
Does anybody know what this is?
That was flammable.
Yeah.
Rob, so once again, I got to tell you, man, to everybody, just before I continue with Rob, I just want everybody who is viewing, if this is your first time viewing, thank you so much. This is the 49th episode of Showoff Your Gems. I've been doing this for a while. The first episode was with Crazy Legs, and I will be posting a wonderful version of this on youtube.com/iDestroy. You can subscribe to see some that you missed. Monday, we will continue. Pharaoh Monch will be the guest on Monday, who's another one who's been telling me, like, yo, I'm going to, you know, let me get ready for this. So he is ready. So, Rob, you are here now. I have to tell you, man, when I was doing this, you were on my mind, and I know that you worked it out, but it was intense with you. And you had a different mind state going into this.
You guys want to see something? Hold on. This is how serious I am. Look, yo, peep this. This is how serious I am about my shit. Look at these lights. I specifically bought these lights just for this show. Like, I don't play, like, you know, it took me a while. It took me a while because, you know, I'm a person that I have to think. I have to think the show's over at 8 o'clock. What are you telling me what the time the show's over?
We got 4 minutes.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. So, you know, it took me a while because, you know, I got to think about things and put them to the side. Like I was complaining to Destroy, like, yo, like this shit is stressful. Like, I don't know how to start. I don't know what to do, but whatever. You know, it was fun, man. It was definitely fun. I appreciate you for allowing me to get on, you know, the show and show my stuff.
Not only that, brother, you've been helpful for this because, you know, I took a lot of tips from you on how to structure a lot of things. Yeah. So, you know, you've helped immensely. So if anybody in here wants to ever be a guest, send me a DM, or if you follow me, or I'll send you one, and we'll just continue the conversation going. But this is great because this is, like Crazy Legs said, it tells a lot of people about our history, and we have tangible items about, like, you know, I remember this was a dead prez and this was a promotional item. You know, things like this that we save are part of our culture that we have here. And Rob, my brother.
You know, hopefully once this whole COVID is over, like, you know, we can do like an in-person one, and I can bring out some other treats, and we can really spend some time.
When this is over, we could definitely. I would definitely do that, Chubb. You're welcome on as well. Everybody out here is welcome who is viewing, and I think the goal is to, after this whole situation, is to try to get this concept on a platform like Vice, like Complex. So if anybody has a connection or knows a friend who knows a friend, you know, suggest that they check out this Show Off Your Gems weekdays with me. I am Destroy, and that beautiful person who showed the hell out is Puerto Rico Rob. Puerto Rico Rob.
No, I appreciate everybody. Oh man, I see a lot of people.
Yeah, let's give it. Could everybody put the location where they're watching from right now? Put the location, what city you're watching from, and you know, Rob, you could say some names if you know some people. You know, if you see some locations. These are the last couple of minutes, and man, this leading up to this episode was a lot of work.
Ron Mills
is done. Ron Mills is the next one who's coming up, and it's amazing. Salute to everybody who's looking forward to Puerto Rock Steady. That is something that I want you guys to know about, so make sure you go and follow the account Puerto Rock Steady on Instagram. It's coming up in October, so make sure you guys check it out. We got people in Long Island, my boy Lance, Brooklyn, DJ AV. We got New Orleans in the house. We got the Bronx. Salute Wayne. We got
Real
Kings County.
Eddie Velez.
We got North Carolina, Riley, Boston, Flatbush in here, 415, Manchester. Salute to my homies who are out of this country who are also watching. And we got some people in here from Australia, from Sydney, Australia. And people, if you enjoy the show and you've seen anything that was amazing, take a clip of it and then repost it and tag somebody who you'd love to see on this show. His name is Puerto Rico Rob. My name is Destroy. This
DJ Will, Baya Levy. Yeah, my people's out, man.
No, it's all good. Go. You got it.
Listen, we got 180 here. We got a lot of people. Talim, DJ Will, Wayne, like just sorry.
10 seconds. Go.
Crazy Legs. Come on, come on. Let me see. AV. You know, shit, other people. Yeah. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
I love you.